today is the 16 car Le Mans tournament on Carbon Mountain. Here are the cars that are racing. This will be similar to Tiny Track cars. Go check his channel out. Here is the track, Carbon Mountain. Looks pretty nice, except for the fact that it's really early, work in progress. I'll work on it more soon, but anyways, here's a better look at the track from here, I guess. It's pretty big. Anyways, let's get started with the Le Mans tournament. The cars racing in the first race are the Bentley Continental GT3, Shelby Daytona Coupe, Hightailor, which is the slowest qualifier, and the Mazda 787B, which I had to do this so he doesn't go under the Shelby. 3, 2, 1. This is going to be hard to record. Go. Only 2 cars finished, the Bentley and Hightailor. I do not know what happened to the Mazda. He landed right behind the bin that's supposed to catch the cars. Wow. I've rotated the cars. Go. Oh, an actually smooth race for once. By the way, I'm counting this as the finish line, but I'd recommend that you finish there. Oh, an actually smooth race for once. The races seem to be based off of their positions over here, but like that's disappointing, but I don't really care much. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's a wreck. They both make it past the finish line, but the Shelby and Bentley crash. Oh, there's a wreck. This is the final lap. Again, Mazda is really annoying, and I hope it gets eliminated, so it's gonna be like this. Surprisingly, this race wasn't based off of the positions of the cars. The Bentley and Hightailor move on with 11 and 10 points respectively. Time for the next race. So, these cars racing in the second race are the Lamborghini Miura SV, C1 Corvette, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, and Gruppo X24. Fun fact, these qualifyings are randomly picked. I don't know how. All 3 cars from the Vintage Racing Club Series managed to get into this one heat. That's very lucky. Go. The Miura died. Holy. Rest in peace, Lamborghini. Rotated the cars. Go. Lamborghini fell off again. Holy. Like, dude. Why do you keep falling off at the same spot? Lamborghini fell off. Rotated the cars. Go. Wow. Didn't expect to see that overtake from the Mercedes. Wow! Rotated the cars for the final lap. Go. Another great overtake. Another great Mercedes 300 SL and Gruppo X24 move on with 13 and 12 points. Time for these conveniently qualified or whatever modern ones. The cars racing in the third race are Ford GT Race, Corvette C8R, the Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar, I'm pretty sure I honestly forgot, and the Porsche 911 GT3. 3, 2, 1, go. I thought that Ford would be slow. I've rotated the cars. Go. Cadillac in last again. Will the Caddy still get last even if it's in the second position? No, he gets second, and the Ford is in last. Here are the cars. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Very close racing from the Ford and the Porsche. I hope I caught that finish on camera. The Ford and the Porsche, I didn't record their really close finish. It was off camera, so tiebreaker. The Porsche GT3 with 12 points and the Corvette C8R with 10 points move on. It was really close, though, in points. Cadillac and Ford both had 9. Time for the last race. The cars racing in the fourth and final race of round 1 are the Porsche 917K Majorette, the 2015 MX-5 Miata, McLaren F1 GTR, and the Ford GT40 Mark IV. 3, 2, 1, go. Very close race between the Miata and McLaren, but the Mazda takes it. Rotated the cars. Also, I found a new idea for the cars that, undercut. McLaren's going backwards. Rotated the cars. I'm going to have to act fast because that Miata wants to go under the Ford, but it's not that bad that it has to go backwards like the Porsche. Very good race. The cars are rotated for the final lap. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the Porsche crashes. The McLaren F1 GTR and 2015 MX-5 Miata both move on with 11 points. Before I start round 2, this is what happens when you put 6 cars on the track. You can see there's 6 cars. Just waiting for it to focus on the cars and not the background. Go. Oh, I honestly thought it would be chaos. The cars racing in first race of round 2 are Gruppo, X24, the Bentley, Mercedes, and Hightailor. 2 fantasy cars, 2 licensed. Go. Hightailor was a slow qualifier, but somehow made it to round 2. I've rotated the cars. Go. Wow, very good race. Rotated the cars, white in front, green in back. Wow. Lined up the cars, go. Might have to do a tiebreaker between Hightailor and the Bentley. The Mercedes 300 SL and Gruppo X24 move on to the finals with 11 points each. Time for the next race. The cars racing in the last race of round 2 are the Porsche 911 GT3, Corvette C8R, McLaren F1 GTR, and the Miata. 3, 2, 1. Rotated the cars. I don't think I really need to say this again. Go. Great overtake from the Miata, even though it was absolutely horrible in the qualifying. And the McLaren didn't finish. The Porsche had to go backwards because it kept trying to undercut the McLaren for some reason. It flipped and the Corvette barely finished, I think. I don't know, the Corvette looked like it was going pretty slow. Miata won. Miata had to go backwards because it wanted to undercut the McLaren. Why does everybody have beef with that poor McLaren? The Miata and Corvette move on with 11 and 10 points. I don't know how the Miata got first in the points of this race. He was the slowest qualifier. Because it's the finals, it'll be recorded in slow-mo. Holy chaos. Lap 2. Lap 3. Are you kidding me? How did I block it with the stupid track? This is the final lap. Congratulations to Gruppo X24 for winning. Here's the other cars if you wanted to look at them. I really don't know why I'm showing them. But crazy, the winner is Gruppo X24, the factory error. He's been a fighter in a lot of recent tournaments and finally he wins one.